Bernie Sanders. I won't even touch on stevia being a legitimate stimulant that actually kicks cocaine's ass. Uh, so we could potentially get all cocaine convicts convictions overturned off their record because the government and big business that owns them suppressed stevia for years, so nobody knows what the fuck it is or what it does. Um, I won't touch on it actually curing cancer, obesity, and diabetes, and taking my 272 fat ass 3 weeks ago to 245, and I'm getting fairly fucking solid on a rehab program. Won't even touch on that. Um, yeah, the violin is the fountain of orgasm, Bernie Sanders. Seriously, for women, all right, that have no C-sections, and if you polarize and compress the G-spot from both the top and the bottom simultaneously, plus clitoral stimulation, playing it like a flute, right, or a swizzle stick. Yeah, you violin the top and the bottom of the G-spot, and her pelvis will come off the bed as her pussy attacks your face. And what I'm going to do is do a GoPay or PayPal, whatever the fuck we're talking about, where people donate money. And I'm going to say, ladies, when you feel the violin, and if your man or woman, your lover, plays it correctly, okay, they can hit it and hit it and hit it. You could go 3, even 4 orgasms a minute, but that would wear somebody the fuck out, okay? It exhausts people. It's actually a workout, Bernie Sanders. And can you imagine the popularity, Bernie Sanders, for your campaign, for all your female constituents and people who are riding the fence? If you came out and said, ladies, the violin actually does work, and it actually overrides that stigma that many sexual abuse victims have. They can't come, maybe 2 times in 2 hours, and it took a woman that was like that because of sexual trauma to so many orgasms she lost count. We had to take breaks every 10-15 minutes. So Bernie Sanders, the violin is actually the fountain of orgasm for women. And like I said, I'm not going to even talk about stevia splitting water apart into a natural gas, and then all the man-made toxic shit that floats. You can easily get it out, and it brings cancerous cats that are right out 17 years old back into perfect health. Then it vanishes. 6 breast tumors and 67 pounds of flabby fat plus type 2 diabetes from my uncle in 4 months. And you know what, Bernie Sanders? This guy thing, testosterone, I got pissed. We had an argument. I didn't talk to him for years, and now he's dead because he didn't get back on stevia, and I feel like I'm culpable of indirect murder. So Bernie Sanders, fact not fiction. The violin is the fountain of orgasms for women, and if Bernie said, you know what, ladies, the violin does work, it would sweep the country as all women who have no C-sections, if they felt the violin, they visit the fountain of orgasm. Truth. Good luck. And if you run for president, why don't you make Hillary vice president, and then it'll go from a black male to a Jewish male to a white female, okay? Even though I think females should have gotten there first. Bernie, why not tell the truth and bring the fountain of orgasm to all women?